Welcome back. One final point before we go tonight. What the mainstream media was too afraid to tell you about the news this week. This week, while the mainstream media obsessed about President Trump's trade negotiations with Canada's Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, here are the things that happened that really matter. A Florida teenager kills a 13-year-old at a sleepover and stabs the 13-year-old's mother. The 17-year-old attacker was billed by the media as a Florida teenager. But the truth of the matter is, the 17-year-old was a Muslim convert. He watched ISIS propaganda videos, and what's even worse, the local police department had investigated the 17-year-old at one point because the kid was watching ISIS propaganda online. In other words, the 17-year-old is not a Florida teenager. He's a radical Islamist. But did the mainstream media tell you about the radical Islamic aspect to this murder? Oh no, they didn't. A high school student was forced to leave school grounds during the national walkout on Wednesday because he was holding a sign that read, "Guns don't kill people, people kill people." In other words, the kids that were screaming, "Donald Trump, NRA, how many kids did you kill today?" they were celebrated. And the kids that support our constitutionally protected right to bear arms were thrown in the back of a police car. But did the mainstream media show you that video? Oh no, they didn't. President Trump's border wall might just pay for itself. A new study shows the amount of money that we, the taxpayers, would save because of the reduction in crime, drug trafficking, and illegal immigrants on the federal dole, thanks to the wall, would pay off the $18 billion price tag of the wall within a decade. I wonder if the Democrats who claimed their opposition to the wall was about the exorbitant cost are now supporting the wall since it pays for itself. Well, we'll never know because the mainstream media refuses to ask unbiased or astute questions. The House Intelligence Committee closes their inquiry into the allegations of Trump-Russia collusion. They say there is no proof or evidence of any collusion. That's a pretty serious development, right? Given how much the mainstream media has covered this story over the course of the past 15 months. But did the mainstream media tell you about this announcement from the House Intel Committee? NBC, ABC, and CBS covered the announcement for a total of 58 seconds. Less than 1 minute of time. Compare that to the 100 hours they've spent on the allegations of collusion the past year, and Democrats wonder why we call the mainstream media biased. As liberals repeatedly tell us that more guns equal more crime, the University of Kansas implemented a concealed carry program on their campus. Guess what the results of this program were? More guns, less crime. That's right, a 13% decrease in crime the year after concealed carry was allowed on campus, and 0 weapons violations. This after the campus experienced 14 weapons violations in the 8 years prior. Clearly, more guns does not equal more crime. But did the mainstream media tell you that? No, they didn't. The mainstream media doesn't care to report any of that to you, so we will. And that is my final point. You can reach me on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. If you liked the show, please send me an email at oann.com/contact. In the meantime, catch us here tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. And until then, have a good night.